Hey guys, welcome back to Chillin N
Chismeando.
I'm Yaya.
And I'm Bee.
And we have a special guest today.
Lily de la Third.
Hello. Let me just go ahead and just say that Lily.
Yes.
She has a 2 Oscar. I was, you know, when they introduce people, like
winning
Oscar Grammys.
Oscar nominated.
wrote 2 books.
I know, right?
The author.
Yeah, right.
Yes,
Check me out. Check me out.
And she's also certified sexy.
Ooh.
Oh.
What episode is this for?
Episode, 4.
Lily, I'm so excited. You're our first guest
Oh.
on here.
You're the only one that said yes.
Oh, yeah. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Yeah?
I feel good.
Yeah?
Yes.
She feels
I
at
feel
home.
great. Yeah.
She's our mascot.
What's it called?
Oh gosh.
You actually, since you're the first guest.
What did she get? What do I get?
Never mind. I went blank. I had it, but I was like, oh.
I'm like,
It's gone.
No, as a
That's
first
it.
guest, you have to do a dance.
Well, we should do that. We should do like.
Well, at the end, we'll do a dance battle.
Oh no.
Oh, like
Whoa. No.
I'm not that innocent.
I have a video of myself in a dance battle.
Send it to me
Do
now.
you really?
It is not cool. Yeah, I will send it to you.
Can we
funny?
post it?
Huh?
Can we post it on here?
Part of it because let's just say this was at Siquan.
Oh, Lord. She was drunk.
I was trying to win.
Were you just-
I was a little tipsy, but not drunk. I was trying to win something. I don't know what I got called for. And then a friend was there filming the whole thing. Yeah. But of course, La Morenita won. So
Oh,
she
yeah.
started with her twerking moves and then did the splits. And then she even looks back at it twerking.
That's my.
Okay, that's
I'm like,
it.
no.
savior.
Done.
Yeah.
Done. You're just like,
Nah.
I gotta go.
I'm like,
and what
what
did
the-
you do?
What am I moving?
You're
Like,
like, I'm gonna throw like so he cracks me up because he's all like his friend who's like super skinny and he's all he doesn't even have a butt, he just has a hole.
Oh my gosh, forget the hole.
A hole. It's all a hole in his back. I'm like, you're dumb.
well, way to make me feel better.
No, not you. I'm talking about
Those are Saul's words.
those are so
Yeah.
He's a disgusting
quote.
one.
Yeah.
I'm just repeating it.
How's everybody's week?
It's good.
Yeah?
It's good.
Mine was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went to a soccer game.
Oh, it's true. Yes.
Yes.
She invited me to one of them. It was
Yeah.
really fun. We actually had this Brazilian.
Chick.
She was just so. She gets there
It was
late.
Mexico against Brazil.
Yes. We get there. We're having a great time, right? She comes late and she just stands right in front. It doesn't even sit. She's just drinking her beer. She's standing. Me and Lily are like trying to like.
Yeah, you're just like, and she's obnoxiously
Yeah.
jumping up.
Yeah, she's tempting
yeah.
the crowd too because, you know, she's surrounded by all these
Yeah.
Mexican players.
And it doesn't help that we're losing.
Oh, no.
No, let
it
us explain.
It doesn't help. We were losing 3-0. It was pouring.
Yeah.
So we had our little ponchos.
She was so prepared. You could tell she's a full.
She's a mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a mom outside, inside. Yeah,
I'm
for
over.
sure.
I'm over here like I don't even have a hoodie, and Lily's like,
I'm
"Bam! Here's your poncho." I was like,
Put this on.
I'm very unprepared.
She didn't
My
care
phone's
about the
never
guys.
charged. I'm just horrible. I'm very bad. Don't bring me anywhere.
And then
I'm a child.
And then there was like a couple other. Her brother went, and like they had like trash bags. It was great. It was
Oh
funny.
my
She was
God.
the only one prepared.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great. And then, like, you know, drinks are happening. Lily was just cracking me up. She was like, what did you say to her? Señora, siéntate.
Señora, siéntese.
Yeah, like, she was over there yelling.
But, you know,
like,
Do
and
they
then she
understand Spanish or is it just Portuguese?
Yeah, it was close.
I mean, I was saying sit down in Spanish, and I don't think she understood.
No, she
'cause
didn't.
kept
No,
standing.
but it was
Oh,
a
she did the
different-
opposite.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But she was inviting us to tacos and everything.
I know. All I heard was tacos, cerveza, barbecue. I was like,
Oh, my
Lily's like,
God.
okay, pero todo siéntase.
Yeah.
Like, it was so funny. But the whole event was
God.
great, right, Lo? We had a
Right.
good time. Oh, you watched Angel.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I was
for
the
us to
babysitter.
go out,
I'm
so-
over here like, I'm not the mom, but I'm over
Right,
here
right.
trying my
We're
hardest.
all having a great time. And then we get to your house. It's so funny because the first thing I see, you're Saul, as he opens the door, he's looking at us like, you drunk bitches.
Well, because when you
Like-
called, he's like, I think they're drunk. I'm like, I think so too. I go, but they're bringing food, so it's okay.
Oh my God, it was great. Just seeing his face was like,
No, well, at first when you were like, oh, do you want anything? And he's like, no. And then when you started listing what it was, he's all, Yes, I'm hungry. So
Yeah, no, I wasn't gonna leave without something.
but we did love for you guys to come, bring the food and the cheese man.
Oh, did you see Saul over there?
Yeah,
Just
so I
kinda
was like, oh my
more
god,
stuff?
we're gonna share, babe. I go, no, we're not. Eat it all. It's okay. Go ahead. And he's just like, okay. And then listening to his two favorite things: the cheese man and the
right,
food.
Right, he acts, but
Yeah.
it's the truth. Yeah. Other than that, what else? We just to the soccer game.
Yep.
Little events here and there.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't really have.
Yep.
I just think this week went by so fast. Like the last weekend, I feel like I haven't had a chance to just be like at all.
Yeah.
It's
Me
just
too.
back to back.
I felt that way.
Yeah, it's like you didn't get to rest. You were always having to do something, and I still didn't do shit.
Actually, never mind. Sunday, I felt like I did rest.
Oh, hey, no, but I still need to do laundry. It's piling up.
Oh.
I'm cleaning, but like surface cleaning, not like
deep cleaning.
Yeah, so I'm just like, just put this up, put that over there. I'm okay.
We're alive. We're grateful to be here. Grateful.
I feel like it's been a hectic week too, because my son's birthday party.
Oh, yeah,
is
it's
on
coming up.
Saturday.
Which, by the way, her mom made him a
yes.
piñata.
Out of scratch. You saw it from the beginning.
Yeah, from the cardboard box, the Amazon boxes.
Yeah, she put it all together.
Yeah,
it came
I
out
think
really
she
nice.
needs to, like, if anybody's interested in piñata and they want to, contract her mom, she knows how to make it really good.
555-25. But no, she did a really good job.
Good.
She did too. Yeah, she was just like 2 weeks for a piñata, and she did it in like 2 days for one piñata. So
yeah,
it was good.
And I'm serious. I'm gonna send her a sea turtle picture.
No, you
for
should.
Saul
You
because
should.
he's gonna make one for him.
Yeah,
so
I mean, I'm
he's
sure
gonna be
she'll
excited
do it,
for that.
But
Loser.
chump.
I know.
So I don't think anything crazy has happened. Just my son's birthday. Nothing. I feel good. Feel fresh.
Yeah.
I start a new job tomorrow, so I'm pretty pumped about that.
Okay.
I feel like.
Congratulations.
Hey, thank you. I feel like you leave toxicness behind, and like doors are starting to open. So that's how I feel right
And
now.
it's hard to move on from like that once you get a pattern of life, like especially at work. Like, so he was with that one company 4 years. He was loyal, and they were like, he wasn't making any money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go make the step, find that other job.
Right.
And he's just like, well, it could pick up. It could pick up. It never did. Like he's lucky. I mean, he's happy that he made that step to. He had to quit.
Yeah.
To find that new job.
And it just has to get to that point, And it's crazy because you guys ever feel like you're gifted or you have a sixth sense? Like, for example, my cousin Cece, obviously, for those who don't know, she can see the dead, right?
No, she can.
She can. Right? Lily has a story for that, but
I'm sorry. I just get
so
scared.
like people that have gifts, right, or curses, it doesn't matter. But I feel like for me personally, I don't want to brag or anything, but I do feel like I've always been blessed with God. Like, I just feel like if I think about it, I guess,
happens.
yeah, like you can call it the universe, God, you're manifesting it, whatever.
Yeah.
But I've always felt like, okay, if I think about it and I work on it, I usually get it. And then I thank God and boom.
Yeah.
So lately, for the past 3 years, it's just been really shitty because I just,
you're taking out, you're thinking negative, so then that's what you get.
Yeah. So now that I officially woke up one day, I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this anymore. I need to accept that this chapter ended, and that's what you said. Like, it's hard for you to let go.
Yeah.
So when I finally let it go, I was like, okay, well, what am I gonna do? Like, and I just feel like everything is lining up for me now because it came to the point where I quit my job, my car broke down.
I swear, me too. I swear, like I didn't quit my job, but my hours were reduced. My car was down.
Yeah.
I was borrowing someone else's car for like a month, almost 2 months.
Oh.
I got like shout out to my friend that she was like, you can use. I have a lot of cars.
Sweet.
You can use this car. I was like, thank you. Like that Uber bill. Oh my god. But yeah. I mean, things happen.
And I mean, gracias a Dios, like I put my car finally back together. It took me 2 weeks. I didn't have a car for 2 weeks. Lily was picking me up certain places, and I had Giselle and my mom and dad, and it sucks being without a car. So
Dude,
it's like,
yeah.
But finally, I got it running, and then like I got the whole job situated. start tomorrow. I'm throwing a party for my son. I didn't have money in the bank, and all of a sudden now I do. Again, like, it's just slowly just stepping forward. And I'm like, God, like, thank you. Finally, my blessings are coming. It's coming back. Like,
I feel the same way. I'm in the same spot. Yeah. I know. So tell me, it has to get bad before it gets good.
Yeah.
I'm tired of the bad. When it's gonna get good?
Right.
It's fine. It's starting to. I see the light. I see the light.
I think this year is going to be quite interesting. We have a few projects, and I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
What about you, Lily?
I mean, I agree with that. You know, there was a time where things were going kind of bad, but I feel like right now, at this point in my life,
she's glowing.
No, you are.
I feel like things are getting good. Like, you know, I went from one job to another job, which was, you know, higher pay.
Yeah.
And
gotta do it.
Things at home are pretty good.
Yeah.
insert nervous laugh.
No, you're
you know, like, I'm meeting new people and new friends.
New chapter.
I
mean, you're looking good. You're glowing.
She does. Lily,
Like,
you really do have a glow on you.
No, for real. And
stop it.
You're just stop it.
like,
Keep going.
It's the lighting.
I know, right? Lily's all. No, but honestly, like, if you feel good, then then it just comes out, you know, and you attract people. So I feel it. I'm like, dang, she's a hot tamale right now.
No,
she's doing good.
I was saying that me and Lily have been hanging out, but it's funny. Before we started hanging out, you had said it. You were like, you and Lily are gonna end up.
Y'all are going through crossroads right now, and I think you guys need to be each other's
anchor in some sort. Yeah, so it's been good. Like, I feel like we've done a lot of things and a lot of fun and crazy activities. Me and her, it's just.
Well, you know what? Whenever I see you guys, I'm like, oh my God, they're hanging out together. I'm so happy. Like, I'll tell, and so I was like.
I know.
He's all like, uh-oh. I'm like, what do you mean? He's all, those girls are crazy. I was like, let them live. You let them live. I know. I'm all, let them live. Let them have fun. They're
single.
Single, ready to mingle, and they have Pringles.
And Pringles. We're going to Cancun.
In April.
So your man called me, and I was like, "Can Beyonce?" I felt like a little girl asking a parent,
"Can she play with me?
Can she go and spend the night with me, please?"
It's all like, I don't know.
What time? Where are you guys going? Who are you hanging out with?
You know what just popped in my mind?
What?
You know that cat from, like, Puss in Boots from Shrek where he does those eyes?
Oh, yeah. That was me, like, Saul, you the bestie. Like, we're on girl time. Like, let's go have fun. Let's go make a memory. Life is short. But he's like, if you can convince her, fine. And I was just like...
So then I go and I tell him, I go, oh, Yaya called me. She said this. I guess I'm going to Cancun. You're really going to go? I was like, she said that you said it was okay.
No.
And he was all like, but you're really going to go? I'm like, yeah. But then I don't have a passport, so I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
I know. You can get your passport same day in downtown San Diego.
Oh, set me up.
Same day.
Really?
I'll make you an appointment. You're in and out in 2 hours.
And they give it to you right there. Printed out with the book.
Printed out.
How did you... Lily, you always find things.
Oh, it's because there was this one time. I've always stepped up, you know, if my brother needs something, if someone needs something.
I'm telling you.
I figure it out, you know.
You need this girl on your side.
I'm telling you.
I'm going to put her in my purse.
Everybody needs a Lily.
Yep.
I'm like, you know what? I don't know what's going on. Let me ask Google. No, let me ask Lily.
Hey, Lily.
Hey, Lily. Oh, you know, right? Where's the directions to here?
Yeah. According to my calculations.
I don't know, bitch. Figure it out yourself.
Oh, gosh. I'm not that mean.
No, I'm just kidding.
She thinks it, but she's kind of like, oh,
she's like,
let me help you.
So,
I was thinking it.
it's right here.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, so I guess you can go get that passport.
Okay.
So
I got to do it.
Can't stop you.
I've been needing to get my passport for years. Anyways, I lost mine. But even though I lost it, it's still expired.
It has to be like within 2 weeks of your travel.
Okay.
So
you have a month.
Once it reaches 2 weeks. No. You
Oh.
can't go before. If it's like 3 weeks, you can't go. It has to be, it's an emergency passport. So it needs
I got to wait 2 weeks.
Yeah, until the flight. But you for sure get it.
Okay. Yeah. And what emergency do I say? My cat is in Cancun. I need to go get her.
No, you don't have to explain the emergency. You just have to show them the flight, that you already have the flight.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So then we just got to change the names and then boom, head out.
Okay.
We're over here discussing our
I
trips.
know, right? They're like, we want to go.
So.
But that's cool. I mean, it's going to be exciting and fun in the sun. Bikinis.
Yeah.
I still haven't shopped for any bikinis.
No? I still have my selection when I was single.
When I was single.
I'm like, I wore this.
You look
I was like, wow. I'm gonna need a bigger one. I was like, this covered what? It was Miami days.
I need Cancun. Cool. So today's episode
Topic:
yes,
red flags
red flags and green flags in a guy
and a partner. Yeah, boy or girl.
So
we don't judge around here. I'm just kidding. I hate when bitches talk a lot. I'm just kidding. That's a red flag for me. But yeah,
what is a red flag?
I got one.
What?
This is what my ex didn't do, I guess. I think it's like a big, huge flag when your partner doesn't put you on their social media.
Ooh,
they don't post you, or even worse, you guys fought and they blocked you, or you guys are not friends, or whatever the case.
Yeah.
And like there was a point where I was his friend. I was Facebook more than anything before. I'm not that old. Instagram was there, but Facebook was like the main.
Right.
And we broke up. We got back together. We broke up. We got back together. Blah blah blah. But in that back and forth, he deleted me, and then just never added me.
After that?
Yeah, after that. And like I was like accepting like less of it for a man, back in those times. So I was just like, I'll still get back with him, but why don't you post me, or why don't you do this? And I just kind of got used to him just not posting me. So I just kind of accepted it. But I just think that's a huge red flag.
Right.
Because then I get with Saul and he's like, I'm on a story. I'm on his post, or I'm on here. And I'm just like, what is this?
Maybe I think it's nice to be known that you're taken, or that he's taken.
Yeah.
Like, okay, not mainly, post me. It's
Exactly.
more like make it known you're not single.
And then also too,
you're happy.
Celebrate me. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
you happy with
show me off.
Show me off. You're happy.
Yeah.
You got a prize.
Yeah.
You got a blessing.
Thank the Lord.
I remember when he posted me, he's like, I'm
gosh.
posting my story. I'm like, wow, that was new to me. So I think it's a real big flag if they don't post you.
Interesting.
Oh.
Lily, do you have one, or should I go?
I'll go. Let me
Let me marinate a little bit.
Oh, okay. I think a red flag for me is if you go on a date or several dates and he does not pay.
Oh.
Because, check it out. I don't mind paying, but I want to make sure, like, you're able to pay the bill. I can pay my own bill, but I want to see, like, the gentleman side.
If he invites you, he should pay. If he invites you to on a date, it's your first date, he should pay.
Like, you're interested in me.
Right.
You're over here
You're
like
courting me.
Yes.
Yeah. Now I can pay, you know what I mean? But I mean, and if the date doesn't want to pay, then okay, fine.
And check it out. Like, let's say he pays and you're offering, hey, let me pay for something else, or let's do that.
Yeah.
Now, if he says no, that's a bonus, but I'm not expecting you to pay the whole bill. But if you're over here, like, let's say we go to dinner, you buy the drinks and the food, and you offer, like, hey, I'm going to buy the food. Boom.
And he says no. I'm gonna accept it. No, I'm only gonna do it once. I'm not gonna be like, are you sure? I'm like, good. Thank God.
No, but if you're like over here, like, no, I'm gonna pay for the food. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I don't know. Like, it shows to me like where you're at in manhood. To me, like, I'm sorry, it's
if you're a little boy,
yeah.
Or
if
you're a man.
if I'm messing with the child or I'm messing with the man, you know what I mean? Because it's like the bill should not matter to you. Like. That to me shows me, okay, where are you at financially? If you're a cheapskate or no, I'm being
yeah, I know exactly.
Like
if that's something I don't
it
want,
has nothing to do with you. I can't pay for my own food, but it's just like, hey, you're showing me like you're.
I only ordered fries,
so it makes me it makes me think like with water.
Oh my goodness!
So that's my red flag. One of my red flags.
One of many.
Yeah. What about you?
I would say mine, one of the biggest ones.
Yes.
Would be lack of trust.
Yep.
Okay.
That's good.
Like a guy who doesn't trust you, like, okay, I'm going to go do this. And then they're calling, texting. Ooh. Like, okay, you said, like, When in a partner, you know,
Right.
you tell them what you're gonna be doing, and then they start like messaging, "Oh, where you at? Like,
Are you sure you're
I
there?
told you, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah," or trying to FaceTime you, like, why can't you just call me regular? You know, like, I don't know. I had that, so it's a little like, you know,
It's hard. Yeah.
yeah,
yeah, I agree.
It's like the whole FaceTiming, like all the time. Like, are you doing it because you want to see me, or are you doing it because you're trying to see what I'm doing? Because you don't trust me.
No,
Right.
I get that, because when I was with my ex, he would start calling and like, where you at, and it just brings anxiety. Like, I'm telling you where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
And then to a point where I was like, damn, maybe I am doing something wrong. Like, no,
girl.
I swear. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not allowed to be here.
Dude, there was this time I used to work, right? And to get home, I would say it would take like 15 minutes to get home. So he'd call, right? Where you at? Oh, I'm going home. 15 minutes passed. Where are you? Like, I'm still driving home. Like, I had to do a little something after work.
MapQuest said you'll be here in 7 minutes.
Oh my God.
So say I got home 25 minutes. Like, why did you take an extra 10 minutes? What did you do after work? Like, it's like stuff like that. You know, that settled down after a while with my ex-partner, I guess. It was an ex-partner.
Yeah.
But I was not having it. And that's something that I do not look forward to, like, in another relationship.
You won't accept that.
No, that's something that...
Now, what if...
You know? Like, if you catch them, like, lying constantly, then, yeah, it's going to put all these thoughts in your head, you know? But...
if I never give you a reason to not trust me, then you shouldn't treat me
but
like
then,
this.
like Yaya was saying, like, I was feeling panicked, like, oh shit, I have to hurry home.
Like, it messes with you
you're just like,
mentally,
oh my
where you're
God.
really not doing something. You're doing what you told them that you were doing, and then it's like, nah, It's like, damn, maybe I shouldn't be here. And then like, I can't do that. I couldn't, you know,
like,
or
this,
couldn't go to my mom's house because, you know.
I remember this coworker would be like, oh, can you give me a ride home? It's on your way. Sure, like, come on, you know.
Yeah.
And I'd have him calling, like, he'd be calling, where you at? Like, you know, and I'm like, oh, you know.
It really does mess with your mind. Yeah. It really does.
Question, because Lily is talking about trust. Yeah. So if your coworker said, hey, I need a ride, would you give that person a ride?
You see, I would, but he had told me don't do that.
Okay, but to me, it's not a big deal. Like, I don't think of it like that. But
okay,
the boys at work are like, we'll flip it the other way. If Saul gave a ride to a female and a pretty attractive female,
bitch,
right?
No.
So like, how does that for you be like?
So for me, before my ex didn't care about, like, he wasn't jealous at all. He was a cheater, so he was like, do whatever you want, you know. And then when I got with Saul, it was a complete different change. He was pretty like, 15 minutes, where are you at? Right. Blah, 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 in the beginning. And I did have to like massage that out. Like, hey, relax. I'm sorry, I'm looking because the time might go off. But with me, like, I come from a relationship where I was cheated on consistently. So I do need reassurance. But I am not jealous where I'm like, you said you were going to be here. Like, sometimes like, Saul will be out in the, like, doing his thing. And I just tell him, just let me know what time you to come home. And then that's it. I'm not going to be like, exactly tell me when you go here and then how long were you here and then how long. I'm not doing that, right? But there is a respect level that I have to, because of what I went through. I had an ex that told me, don't worry about her, you don't have to worry about her, she's just a friend. And I find out completely, like, he's messed around with every single girl he told me not to worry about. Oh, no. Every single person I found out at the very end. So I do have like things that I'm like, okay, I need you to respect the level where, I mean, if he gives you a ride, if he gives Lily a ride, I get it. Yeah. You guys are friends. I know. Like, yes, there's a connection. But if it's like a random girl coworker, I'm gonna be like,
okay,
one time, like that.
I would say one time, okay, it happened, but like constantly,
yeah,
okay, that's that's different.
Yeah, but that's where I draw the line. I don't want you to be comfortable enough to give people rides home. You know what I mean? I that's just me. Now with Saul, same thing. I mean, hell nah. Like, he wouldn't even want someone to take me. You know what I mean? Drop me off. He's all walk.
Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like, to me personally, giving somebody a ride, a coworker, it doesn't bother me. But it's not until like the boys tell me at work, like,
reverse the roles.
Would you be? They do a Uno reverse card on me. Would you feel okay if like so and so? And I'm just like, well, damn, I don't know. And like, right, you don't know. And I'm like, well, it depends, because it's like, I don't think nothing of it.
Yeah.
Like the minute I suspicion, like there's something.
Is there something to think about?
Right. Like, why would you put that in my mind? Like, what are you up to then? And then that's where my whole mind goes off and it's like, Exactly. But at the same time, if your partner comes up to you and says, hey, babe, you gave this Coke. It all depends on how you say it to your girl, to be honest, for me personally.
Yeah.
And say, hey, babe, you know what? You gave that coworker a ride. I don't like that. Can you please not do that anymore? Like, it's not, I trust you, this and that, but I don't know the dude. Like, what if he takes advantage of you? Like, then that's how chemistry works. Reasoning for you to tell me why I shouldn't take this coworker.
And then I'll be
home.
like, okay, babe.
Yeah, like, you're the men's. I'm like, okay, my love, of course. But if you're coming at me like, oh, what the F? Like, why are you taking this coworker home? And da-da-da. I'm just like...
Like, don't come at you if I haven't even done anything.
Right. And then it triggers me. And then I'm like, man... F you. Like, I'm going to do whatever the hell I want to do. You know, I'm a grown woman paying for my own goddamn bills. Like, don't tell me. It depends on how you deliver it, in my opinion.
But you have to understand boundaries. Like, if your partner has that boundary, if you don't want to deal with that boundary, then you can, then you don't have to.
Yeah.
If you love that person and you understand that person needs, like, reassurance and stuff. But I mean, me personally, I just think because what I've been through, it's crazy. Like, I wouldn't want anybody, or I wouldn't want someone taking a coworker that's a girl home, to be honest.
I respect that.
Okay. You hear that? You got it? You done got it good. To all them co-workers.
Bye. They can walk.
It's all old men.
Sorry, guys. I don't give rides, so I guess I won't give no rides.
Lily's not allowed to give a ride.
No, I'm not allowed.
All right, another red flag.
I would say if they talk bad about their ex.
Ooh,
I think of it as because I hate when guys say my ex was crazy. I hate it because I went through with my ex. He wanted to paint me as crazy, but he was lying all the time, and I would catch him in lies. He's like, no, you're just crazy. And I'm like, am I crazy? You know what I mean? And so I have a sense, and I'm sure he's told other people, oh, she's crazy, she's this, she's that. But he's the one that's always been like, who's always lied to me and cheated on me and all that stuff. So if I see a guy and he says, oh, my ex was crazy, I'll be like, what'd you do?
Yeah, I agree with you. I kick it with a lot of dudes at work when I used to be a mechanic. All dudes, my cousins, all the male cousins, and I would see them like do certain things that made a woman crazy. So that's why I am like, I don't believe when a man says
a woman
she's
is
crazy.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there thinking like, what did you do? Like, I don't have a problem confronting it either. Like, what did you do to her? Like, obviously she got to this point because you pushed her to that. You triggered her, so I want to know. I'm like, no, I didn't really do much, and then we'll sit here, roll my eyeballs. Like, all right, you're not ready to have this conversation. Let me get up and go do something else. So, what do you think, Lily? Like, ooh, that's
like if you were dating a guy and he was really trash talking his ex, would you be like, oh, okay, yeah, old news, or I believe you, or how would you feel?
I feel like a guy is I don't know. I feel like the guy leads not family, but
the household.
The household. And so if she's crazy, you did something to make her crazy. You know?
I love that. Yeah. Because it's like you're
I believe it.
Yeah. It's like, what did you do?
All the boys are probably like listening, like, y'all bashing on me. Like,
so don't call us crazy because we're not.
We're all not crazy.
Don't call me crazy because I'll get crazy.
You want to see crazy?
You want to see crazy, motherfucker?
I'm not crazy.
I'm all dun, dun, dun.
No, yeah. I believe that's an actual true fact because I know too.
I'm scaring all the candidates away now.
I know, right? She's still available because she's not crazy. I swear. Just in bed.
High five. Hey.
Let's not go there right now.
Anyways.
Red flag. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm saying it because of my past, but I don't know if not extreme. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Men who are mama boys. Like I just think like that is too much. I've somewhat experienced that. I won't say fully he was 100%, but yeah, it was 80, maybe 70%. I don't mind the moms. You treat me with respect, I'll treat you with respect. Again, Bianca has said this on the podcast many times, we are like mirrors. How you treat me is how I'm going to treat you. But a man who is attached to their mom is a complete red flag and turn off, because now it shows me that we're sharing the same pedestal. You don't know how to separate that, and I do not like that. Like,
me or her.
Yeah, I mean, when you get
it
married,
shouldn't be like that though. It shouldn't be like me or her. You
no,
shouldn't
it
even
shouldn't.
have to put
It
that
shouldn't.
boundary.
Exactly.
But the fact that
everybody has their place.
Yeah, and the fact of it is just like, when you marry someone or you're with someone, like, I want to say married, because girlfriend and boyfriend,
right.
You can go back and forth.
Exactly.
When you're married to someone, you pretty much let go of that title.
That's a commitment.
Your wife is supposed to be number one. I was taught it's God, your wife, and then your kids. Because at the end of the day, your kids are gonna grow up and they're gonna do.
So is it your husband, then your kids?
Yes, that's how I was taught. And as well, because I've learned from my dad. My dad is God, his wife, and then his kids. He's still with his wife. You know what I mean? Like, we're all gone. We're all doing our lives, and my dad is still making sure my mom's taken care of. My mom doesn't work. He goes to work. You know, like, that's just how I see it, because I've seen it in my household.
And not to get confused, because I love when the man has a good relationship with their mother, and they take care of their mom. I've been with people who have single mothers, or their mother is a single mother, and they just have that need to protect and love them. But just like what Lily said, there has to be a place.
There's boundaries.
Yeah, it can't be like, well, you know, I'm gonna choose my mom over you, or nothing like that.
I love that too, what you just said. That I also agree, because it has pros and cons.
Yeah.
The con to it is that how they treat their moms is they'll treat you really well, but it's just like, especially if. Luckily, I didn't have that, but like, if the mom is a pest too, like, oh, mi hijo, like, oh, let me call my son, like, and you know they're on doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But here comes mom, like, well, I'm number one, so let me call and ruin that. You know, jealous suegra or a jealous mom. Period.
It's also the suegra too, because they're the ones that. So my mom would be like, honestly, be like, if. Like, I would never be that kind of mom, because why would I want to destroy my daughter or son's relationship? I'm going to be dead and gone, and I'm going to, you know, my mom has her husband, my dad.
Yeah.
And why am I going to insert myself in a relationship that I don't want to ruin my son or my daughter's future? Why would I only jump in if something's happening to them, like if they're getting hurt or, you know, or there's harm? But she's all like, I don't understand why some women do that. Like, they just don't feel like,
I don't know.
They need to compete.
Jealousy, or
it's jealousy. They have.
Well, I mean, you had your baby for like years and years, and all of a sudden.
Well, honestly, if a lot of women who don't have a partner anymore, they cling on to their son, and if the son is like an only child or the oldest, then they go to them to fill that void that they didn't get with the partner.
Period.
So then it's like, you're my partner. And that's kind of like incest. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, honestly, it's like, let your child live his life.
Well, Lily, let me ask you this then.
Yes.
We both have boys.
Yes.
Oh. Do you believe that when he's older, do you think you're going to back off, or you
like right now, he's a mama's boy.
Of course.
Of course,
my goodness.
Yeah, my baby's a mama's boy.
My son.
Aww.
But no, of course not. I would never want to butt into his relationship, because I've actually experienced that.
Yeah.
You know, I've had that bad mother-in-law towards me. So, yeah. She would tell her son, well, it was her birthday one time, right? And her son tells me, my partner tells me, oh, get ready after work. We're going to go celebrate my mom, her birthday, have dinner. So, you know, I'm over here getting ready. He comes home from work. And then he goes, oh, my mom actually doesn't want you to go. And I'm like, oh, I over here, I have a ring on my finger. Like, I'm about to be your fiance. And you're not going to take me? No, my mom doesn't want you to go.
See, right there.
So I didn't go, and he left. So, yeah, that's why we're not together. Well, one of the reasons we're not together. No. It was just like, what am I doing here?
He should have been like, Mom, she ain't going.
Right.
I ain't going.
Right.
But
have your back.
Yeah.
I would never let, like, my parents disrespect my partner, like, in that way. Like,
same.
oh, he can't go.
Same.
Or he's not allowed to come. Or, like, no. It's either he goes or I don't go.
Same.
Like, you know, like, you're in no faces either. Like, you're going to respect whom I'm with. And
I agree
and I've
with
always
you.
stood by that. And it just sucks that I haven't had that back. So
Yeah.
So that's another red flag.
Major. It's a big one. We're waving
Yeah.
that.
So your red flag. Do you have another one?
I do. I actually was at work today and I was making a list. Yeah. I was making a list. It was like this long.
Ooh, Lily.
But you know what?
It's all right here.
It's all right here. And for some reason, it's just. I'm trying to think.
Oh, you're having a blank moment.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what?
When you start.
Yeah.
Me
it happens.
It's all the lights.
Yeah. Me and B, when we first started, we're like, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah. You need a shot.
No, but I swear I had like a list. And I was like,
we believe you.
We believe you, girl.
No, I think one is gaslighting. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Do you want to
explain to those who don't know?
So gaslighting, I know, right? Is when you put gas on you. No, gaslighting is basically when they try to make you feel like they're trying to make you, like you're trying to prove a point, not prove a point, but let's say you either catch them doing something or they're doing something that you don't like. And then they're like, that didn't happen. You're crazy. Or you're drunk. You forgot. Or like they're trying to make you question your own sanity. You're like, did I do that? So that's gaslighting. A lot of guys do that because you're arguing with them and they want to confuse you.
You have valid points.
You have valid points, and then they want to snake around and be like, and they'll make it about something else.
Interesting.
And that's typically narcissists are the ones that gaslight you because they want to make you feel like what you're saying is wrong, and then they want to scare you into not bringing it up again. So let me blow up. Let me make you feel crazy. Let me question that. Did you really say that? No, you didn't. You know what I mean? And so they try to throw it back at you. And then they throw confusion and you're like, what? And then you're arguing about a whole different thing. And that's how they try to change the topic. And you know how you do it? Just say, we're not changing the topic. Answer my question.
Cute.
Answer my question.
Yeah.
And I'll repeat it again. Answer my question. Answer my question. And they'll go crazy.
Ding! I remember my red flag. Take 2.
Yeah.
Anger issues. Ooh. So, the thing is, okay, it's okay for a guy to get angry, whatever, but calm down.
In the bed. Okay. That's it. That's the only time.
Yeah, but like if there's something that gets you mad, and then you stay mad, and then they all of a sudden they turn it to you, like now they're mad at you, like you didn't do anything.
They want to take it out on you.
Yes.
Like, is this
That's a red flag.
Is this outside of, like, so let's say I just use you and Saul because I don't know.
It's only us.
Yeah. So you and Saul, if Saul got mad at her, they're angry. He's holding a grudge. But like, let's say he goes to work, he gets mad, and are you saying like when he
takes it out on me?
On
this
takes
punching
it out
bag.
on her? Is that what you mean, or in both?
So I'm saying just staying angry, like. Well, for example.
Okay.
I was with someone the other day, right? And there was a bunch of traffic, right? Like to the point where we were like sitting there almost, I don't know, like a good 40 minutes.
Damn.
And like the traffic wasn't moving. And in my head, I'm like, is he going to freak out? Like I was nervous that, that person was gonna get mad or I don't know.
Yeah.
How is this person gonna deal with?
I call them short fuses. Like
yeah.
But
they just don't know how to control their anger.
To my surprise, that person stayed calm and like the whole time. You know what? If traffic ain't moving this way, let's find another way. Like never once got mad, never once. But like I've seen in different situations, like. Say something pisses off a person, like all of a sudden you ask a question and they like fire back at you like, like
yeah, I'm like,
I'm like, what did I do? But no, like and it just made me think like, wow, like I really value
calmness,
like for a person
that's maturity, by the way. That's maturity.
Ooh, I love that.
Yeah, because somebody knows how to control their anger.
Yeah. It was nice to see this person control themselves in this kind of situation, because it made me like, wow, like if I was driving, like
well, you know what? It's like a dog that gets mad. Like, it's like a dog that gets
I'd be
in
honking
trouble.
and like move out the way. I don't know, but
yeah, it's like a dog that gets like
seeing this
bit.
person be like calm, it made me like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
let me be calm.
it really changes you.
Nice. Yeah. And that is true. Like when you're around a person that's a certain way, like I feel like you gravitate and you yourself start acting that way. Mm-hmm. You know, like what if you're with a person that's on the move, blah blah blah. You know, like
yeah.
Well, you're tagging along, you're on the move too, but I don't know. It was nice.
It ruins your day too,
and it does ruin your day because then they like some people take it out on you, you know, like or they had a bad day at work and then they come home and then they're like mad at you for some reason, and it's like, dude, I was just waiting to see you the whole day, and you know, stuff like that. But that's why now I appreciate
positivity
people positive
who
people
can control their emotions.
I don't know.
You know, if something bad happens to them, like, okay, so this happened, it's okay. You know, like things happen, right?
But it just shows you how they will react in real life situations. Like the traffic is a small thing. It's like when my mom always uses this phrase, don't drown in a cup of water. Like if you're going to freak out over this small thing, imagine a big thing. Like when you're with a partner and you're married or you have a union with somebody, you want to see how this person reacts when the tough times happen. Right. And if they are so overreacted over the smallest things, wow, how are you going to be when shit really hits the fan? Like, are you gonna attack me every time? Am I gonna have to watch my back because I'm worried that someone's gonna piss him off that I have nothing to do with, and then I get the brunt,
right?
You know, or I'm the punching bag. That's not fair.
Yeah,
I feel like for me personally, if somebody has, you know, is a short fuse and they come at you, I don't like being talked to a certain way, so I end up throwing that back.
Yeah,
that's not the right way to handle it, and I know this, but I just can't seem to control that emotion. I just can't. So I'm like, okay, we want to play this game. Let me get louder because you're not gonna come at me a certain type of way. Now, it's not just towards anger. Like, I feel like I'm very stubborn. I know this about myself. Yeah. Like, even when my mom or my dad or like a brother or whatever will come at me sideways, I'm like, okay, then I have a little attitude. But then I'll sit here and I'll think about it. I'm like, okay, you know what? That wasn't the best decision on how to approach it. That I'll go back and I'll apologize. Like, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. You just came at me a certain type of way, so that's why I reacted. I feel like I need to work on that where I just can't like snap back. You know, like I want to be like my dad, how my dad is very cool and collective. He's
That's
just kinda,
my dad too.
Yeah, he's just like, you know, you're having a hard day. He's sitting there, he's hearing you out. And then he's like, ¿Ya estás calmada? Like, yeah, you know, like, and I'm just like, damn, I wish I had that skill set where you know how to control
That's strength.
Yeah.
That's strength.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, that's something I want to, you know, better myself moving forward with myself, you know, like I don't get crazy, you know, but it's nice to like say you like someone to be a certain way. Okay, let me be that way too, you know?
Yeah.
Let me.
It's called growth.
Yes. Yeah. I'm growing.
You're growing. Who is she? Who's that girl?
Yes. You know what? I am growing.
Yeah. Each day.
Yes.
Each day is different. But
I mean,
you're gonna be a new Lily.
Not this way.
No, never.
This way. This way.
My brain is big.
Oh gosh.
What else is a red flag that y'all have?
I think.
What about instead of how they are, like look wise?
Oh, I have one before I forget. What do you mean look wise though?
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Like yellow teeth, or you smell like cigarettes. Or,
okay. Yeah. First of all, no, cigarettes for sure.
No, like, but what's your number one, like physically?
Oh, physically.
Yeah, physically. That's what I meant. Okay. Like, I know a red flag, okay, like, you know how they are, but what about physically? You know, like at first look, you know, like, oh, you know. Fake laugh insert.
Let's see what I don't like.
Oh God.
Like if you stink.
So good hygiene is a must.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Yeah. But you know, I think if it's a first date, then you're gonna. I want you to like dress up, look nice, and if you don't take it seriously, then I'm gonna be like, why am I here? You know what I mean? Like, You want to impress me. I'm thinking court me. Like I like the date. Like I really, and before that, it's like you said, you don't realize that when you want something different, when you already had something for a long time, like I said, I was with my ex for like 7 years, and he wasn't very like, I mean, no, he didn't stink, nothing like that, but he wasn't a dating guy. Like he never dated me in that way, the way I wanted to. I just thought, oh, okay, maybe he just have money. Like I'm not gonna push it. I'll be nice. And then I see, so he flies me over here to San Diego, takes me everywhere.
Check out my boy.
And talking about dates, a lot of guys nowadays don't even want to date. They just want to say, hey, I want to kick it. Hey, yeah, stuff like that. So it's like, so when you get that one person,
but you know what? Have you ever experienced or felt like somebody actually taking you on a date and somebody that's like, hey, let's go kick it, where you go get a drink in here? Like it's two different things. Like,
no, yeah, it is.
I don't know if for those
is
guys,
it kick it like kick it?
No, well, but like you'll go to a bar and then they buy you a drink and then you just kind of sit there and just. I've had like an actual date where they pick you up, they meet you there, bring you flowers, and
woo me.
Yeah,
like I mean, and I would do the same thing to you.
That's a date. Getting to know you.
You said the same thing. Like spoil me and I'll spoil you.
Open the door for you.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Shivery. That's all gone. I don't feel like anybody has that.
I know. So stop doing that. I was like,
no, don't say. I feel like.
Oh, she's getting shy.
No, I'm just saying because guys are out there.
Okay, but older. I feel like people our age and up. I think this. I don't want to talk shit, but like younger dudes are just not like they're just not getting it.
Yeah, they're iPad babies. I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's true. Like if you think about it, our cell phones are iPads. Like, that's what they're on most of the time. Mm-hmm. But before I forget, I have a question for you. Red flag. Was this a red flag for you? Mm-hmm. Saul is like a really cool dude.
Yeah.
Obviously, he has a lot of girlfriends that are friends, right? Me, Lily, the list goes on. Mm-hmm. Was that a red flag for
the list
you?
goes on. Okay. So,
because I'm only saying this because the boys at work, they say...
Where's the list at?
The boys at work had said this to me.
Only know 2. I was kidding.
The boys at work had said this to me. A red flag for us boys, for the men, is when a female has male best friends. That's a red flag. So I'm asking you, because Uno reverse, was that a red flag for you? And how did you handle it? Because you're still with Saul.
And here I am.
Right.
And here we are.
What happened? I'm a new girl. No, honestly, so just going back to what I said, any kind of friends, girlfriends, hell no. I wouldn't want him to have any girlfriends. It's red flag 100%. I'm automatically going to think something's going to happen. But because of what I went through. Because I was cool with the friend and I find out they send each other nudes. And, you don't have to worry about that girl. She's a family friend. And then I found out that they're oh, last night was great. Like, so it's like... What? Like I thought I didn't have to worry about her, right? That's my past relationship. So now I'm coming in where I'm like, I have boundaries now, and I'm not going to settle for less anymore. This is what I want. So in the beginning, he didn't tell me about anybody, by the way.
Oh, no?
Nobody. I don't know about anything other than his friends at the car, like his car friends. And then I just know about their girlfriends. That's the only people that he's told. And it's one of the things I had an issue with in the beginning because he kept me in the dark with a lot of things. And then he's like, I did tell you about them. I did tell you about her. I'm like, no, you didn't. He's all, but just to answer your question, like, in the beginning I was like, what? And then like it would be an argument because I'm like, you didn't tell me nothing. Like this is new. Like, and it's like, yeah. And like he would throw me in situations where like, this is my friend. Remember I told you about her? And I'm like, no, you did not. Like,
he's pulling out the fire.
Yeah.
No.
But I'm like, and so to answer your question, it was a red flag in the beginning. It's just how you introduce me to these friends. If you're keeping it a secret, if it's in a way where you're like, I did tell you, and it's a big argument, isn't that a red flag? Isn't that like, wouldn't you be like,
Yeah.
This is weird. Now, and everybody's a family friend.
Yeah.
Everybody has been friends for years.
Yeah.
And then there was like, I would find out that there was like girls that he would say like, oh, they're family friends. And then your own mom doesn't even know her. I'm like, what? Come okay, family friend. Wouldn't y'all, honestly, I'm asking y'all.
I agree.
So that's why I was like, whoa, who's this? Who's that?
For me personally, I feel like it depends because let's say, my partner, I get with the partner or whatever, and he has a best girlfriend, whatever. Ooh. It depends on the girl. Like if the girl's looking at me like, you're better. Like I'm better.
Like I come first.
Yeah, no. Like
what about he comes in and she's like, hey, I don't know. Let's throw a name out there. Alex. Let's say you're dating a guy named Alex, and he has a best friend. Alex, I haven't seen you in forever. Okay. All over his neck.
Ooh. No.
Oh, bestie. Oh. Like,
no, that's because this is the thing. You can tell when a friend's truly a friend. Okay, maybe, maybe the girl, like, maybe you, okay, let's say, who was Alex?
Alex?
It's a boyfriend. Sorry.
Hers?
I know it's a girl. Yeah, her boyfriend.
Okay.
Alex, my boyfriend.
Say, like.
the friendly boyfriend.
She has a man, but she acts cool with you and him. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's that. But then say she was like, oh my God, I haven't seen you forever. Always texting, always calling, always asking for something. Like,
not Alex.
Well, so, but with, with you guys.
There's limits. There's limits to a girlfriend. Like,
that's when it becomes yellow flag, red flag.
Yeah.
But with you guys, the way he introduced me to you and Blanca when y'all came over, I can sense, just like you said, there was a respect level where I didn't have to worry about you guys. I was like, okay, maybe they're cool. And then like he'll slowly, and even his mom would say this too, because I was like, it's how you introduce me to them. You can't just be, there's another girl, remember?
Yeah.
So that's making me think I'm crazy. Or
like play it down.
Or don't even tell me. And like a girl walks up and it's like, oh, that's a friend.
That happened to me.
Isn't that weird?
But it was because I was dating this guy, right? And we were supposed to hang out after work. So he said, okay, come to my house after work. Okay. I got out of work. I went to go to his house. And there he was eating food or doing something with this girl. On the couch watching,
doing something with the girl.
No, like watching TV, eating food. I don't know, but with this girl. So I get to his house and he's chilling in the couch with the girl.
I'm getting crazy.
Wait, that's still not a good picture. But were they snuggling or?
No. They were just sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
And I get there and he's like, oh.
Wait, how many fingers apart? How close?
Pretty close.
Was it thigh to thigh? Like thigh to your thigh?
I would say like this box of space in between.
Oh, no. That's already close.
So I get there and he's like, oh, hi, Lily. This is my friend. This is my girlfriend.
No. Immediately no.
And I was like, hi. After there, the girl, like, she never showed again. Like, were you hiding something? Like... Where's your friend at now?
Exactly.
Like why can't we all be friends?
Yeah, that sounds suspicious.
Right?
Yeah.
It was like, why can't we all be friends?
Like, all of a sudden, she never showed up ever again.
And I told him, you know what? Like, I don't mind if you have girls that are friends, but where is she? Like, why can't we all hang out? Like,
And that's another thing.
She just disappeared.
If the girl doesn't even come around anymore.
And then I found a message.
Oh, no. Not the message.
I'm not going to be
hanging.
Yeah. She texted him saying like, oh, I don't feel comfortable anymore. Like, I feel like...
She's going to think wrong.
Yeah, she's going to think wrong. And, but...
No, that to me shows, like, you're hiding something. Because if you guys are friends, there's no reason for you to feel uncomfortable.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Me, personally, I don't think I've ever made you feel uncomfortable.
Never.
With Saul.
Never, yeah.
Every girl that Saul or Nando or all my homies date, I make sure, like, hey, let me get to know the girl. Because if you're bringing her around... Obviously, she's special to you. So as a friend, especially with males, all my male guys, I make sure their girl feels comfortable with me and like, hey, let's crack up. Let me get you something to drink. What do you want? Make sure she's not invisible. She is there. She is alive. It's the girls that I can't stand where, so, hey, homie, what's going on?
What's your name again?
Ignore the girl. And it's like, that's
and you know
so
what?
disrespectful.
I've also seen these girls that are friends, like, say you're the man and I'm the girl, right?
Girl.
And say you're the friend. So the friend over here, like say you two are like your friends, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's my best friend.
Yeah. And I'm your girlfriend, right?
My girlfriend.
She's over here. She's over here like hitting you, like smacking you around.
So funny. Yeah.
Like no, but like actually like, oh, I can hurt you, like. And then I'm over here like, no, don't touch my man.
You're crossing the line.
Yeah, there's no touch.
Don't wrestle. Don't wrestle my man. Don't touch my man. Don't choke my man.
No blood.
Like, the only one that could do that is me.
If there is no blood running through our veins, the same blood.
No, but this is the thing. Like, if she feels not comfortable touching you in front of me, like.
What do you do behind closed doors?
Right.
But you know what, Lily? I do have a question going back to what you said about the, you know, how you walked in and it's like, oh, this is my friend.
Yeah.
If you would have stayed with him, would you now trust him with other girlfriends? Like if he was like, oh, I have other friends that are girls.
I stayed with him.
And did he have any other friends that are girls?
Never again did he bring girls around.
But if he did, would you like kind of side eye them? Like, like it's another a whole new girl, but that did happen. Would you still be like, red flag?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes, only because he didn't tell me about them. You know,
it's all about how you introduce them.
Like if you really have a best friend, you're gonna tell me from when we met. You know what? Okay. I have 3 girl best friends. You know, like
I have a question for you then.
Not all of a sudden they pop out.
Let's say for both of you. Let's say he did introduce you. Let's say Saul said, I did tell you about her, and you're like, okay, I do know this girl. You know, he's come up to you and said, hey, I know so and so is my good friend. Da 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 da. Y'all, you guys are, you know, sitting here getting to know each other, and that's where the touching, like, how would y'all feel about that? You know about her because he's confronted.
No, there has to be lines.
Yeah.
Okay.
There has to be lines because, like,
that I wouldn't like I'd feel uncomfortable. Like if it makes you feel uncomfortable, like,
you know.
How is that going to make you
right.
want him? Like, you're going to be like, I don't like you hanging out with her anymore. You know, like, and then that, you know.
Lily had said this to me.
You don't want to be that toxic, you know.
No. Lily had said this to me. And I never thought of it like that. And it blew my mind. So, I don't know if I should say his name or not. Well, we have a friend. And that friend has a girl. That girl came into our family. Well, into our friend group. And for some reason, nobody really kicked it with her. But obviously, our friend doesn't treat his girl properly. Doesn't give him...
In front of us.
Well, he has a flavor of the week every week.
Yes.
And the girl might not last next month.
So in my head, it wasn't until Lily said this to me, and that's where I was like, oh, I need to pump my brakes and be like, you're right. But she said this to me because me and that person, we've been friends for years. Like there is a boundary where it's never going to get crossed.
Yeah.
He is a good friend to my ex. Like there will never be a thing. But his girl gets jealous every time me and him hang out.
Right.
But Lily pointed this out and said, she gets jealous because she's not getting that at home.
Exactly.
If he's giving the best friend or a good friend attention, and he's not giving that to that girl is going to react
like why
way.
her?
Yeah,
why not
and
me?
then that puts that thought in your head, and I'm just like, whoa! I just had like a mind f right now. Like what the hell?
Words
and it
of
made
the wise.
sense.
No, it's serious.
And I'm like, you know what? I need to check myself and be like, you know what? I love you. Obviously, you guys aren't good yet because if she's acting out for a certain type of reason, I need to.
She's not secure about something.
Yeah, I need to give you space and let you be, figure it out, and once you do, then we can be homies again. Every time she shows up, I try to let her know like you're part of the family, your baby's beautiful. Like I don't want any female that my homies are dating to feel left out.
Yeah,
because I wish I'm hoping that when that time comes for me. My man is going to have my back 24/7. Like, that's my girl. I have her back. I don't care if you're homies or not, if you've been homies for years. If I'm dating you, I'm going to give you 100%. I expect you to give me 100% with your friends, with your family. Like, have my back, motherfucker. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, don't make me look dumb.
Right. It's girl code too. Why would you like want to put yourself in a position where the other girl questions it too? Yeah. Like you want to make sure like if I had a partner, I wouldn't want my partner walking in, you know, touchy, loving. Yeah. I mean, well, whatever. I would be like, you know, I'm gonna be like, what's going on? You know what I mean? It's because it's just I don't want my man on touching anybody else. That's it. You know, there has to be a boundary. Yeah. You know, so that's it.
So
I agree.
But let's bring up what you said, green flags.
Green flags.
Let's turn it up. Let's do positive now.
all
Let's
right,
get
all the
positive.
men are probably left the podcast.
I feel like we've
we're
been talking
mad.
about
We're bitter
red
and we're
flags,
angry.
You know, no. Props to guys with green flags.
I
guys.
bet we're gonna have a dude like, let's do this episode again, but we're gonna talk about females. Like, I swear to you,
And then we're gonna fight ass. we're gonna have a fight team.
Watch how we want to be on here. Like, no, we're gonna have this conversation again.
Oh my god.
Okay, green flags.
Green flags. What's a green flag on a guy?
Ooh.
I have one.
All right, yeah. Take it away.
A green flag for me is if you can make me laugh. Like,
Oh, yeah.
if
Oh, yeah.
you are funny and I'm cracking up and you're cracking and just having a good time, that is my number one. Like, yes, he's a good one. Like,
I like a funny guy
Keeps a
too.
constant smile in your
yeah,
face.
yeah, because it's true. Like, I can appreciate that for sure. For my baby daddy, he was hilarious. Like, on the things that we would come up with, dark humor, funny stuff. Like, there would be times where I would dare him, like, "Hey, go pee in that mop bucket." Like,
Oh my
and he's
god.
like, "I will, I
Wow.
will." Yeah, and
So y'all kind of like
yeah, like
y'all were
ours
pranksters. Y'all were
super
like little
pranksters to each other, and
That's so
dark humor
cute.
between us. You know,
Yeah.
like that I can appreciate.
Well,
But, yeah.
with me, my ex, he was the devil himself, and he was the funniest guy ever.
oh,
He was super funny. He
You
was
can- you
just
can-
yeah. So
So a funny
it
guy
could be a
too.
green flag, but you know, he can also be me. He can also be a jerk or trash. But he was super funny. Like that's one of the
get
things.
off the negative.
I know it's bad.
Positive.
Who's
Bring
shit
the
angry?
positive.
So,
But yeah, no, I mean
funny-
honestly,
funniness,
that's but that's also too like being funny is something that you need. You
Yeah,
know.
I
yeah,
agree.
I know.
I agree.
What about you, Lily? Any green flags?
My green flag towards a guy, like the first thing I notice is their smile. I think
Yeah,
that's
that's
a
a big thing for you.
major green flag.
Yeah.
Like straight,
Like-
clean.
It's just
What if there's like one tooth sticking out this way?
look. I don't care if you're missing a tooth,
Oh.
as long as you smile, as long as you're not afraid
As
of
long as
like.
it sparkles.
Oh my god! Especially with them dimples.
Love it.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'm not.
Can we describe them?
All right. You wanna
In
talk about
general,
it?
in general.
Oh, okay.
In general,
I'm starting to think, is there somebody out there?
I'm saying the guy with a great smile, you know. And you know what? I've always liked guys with beards. You know, like
Facial
that's-
hair.
No, the facial hair, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I've never been with someone with like a full on beard, but I think that's attractive. Like now, I see like you know how you said growth. Now,
I want growth on your
want
face.
beard.
I want your beard to grow.
What about you?
Green flags when a guy reassures you with without you telling them, and it's just like automatic. Oh my god! I'm just like, who trained you?
I was just talking about this with someone today.
Yeah.
You know, and I was like, guys, there can be guys like, oh, how are you doing, beautiful? You look great. I love like doing compliments throughout the day. Like, you know, even like when they say,
Oh, I
hey,
love that.
like not just, hey, good morning. Like, no, they add in that special word like, hey, beautiful.
Hey baby.
Hermosa, mi reina, like buenos dias.
You know,
like,
it's like you add one little word and all of a sudden it's like, oh, I want to text you.
Right.
You
no,
know?
that is a true thing.
Like,
yeah.
there could be, okay, guy A, guy B, good morning. Hey, good morning. What are you doing? Good morning, beautiful.
Like, she got me blushing already. Like, yeah.
She's all like,
You know, and it's like, wow. Like,
Let me go
Yeah.
get you. Let me take you out, Lily.
yeah. Oh, talking about, you already did.
Oh.
Guys, she
Yeah.
took me
Green
to go.
flag.
Green flag.
Green flag.
If she wants to, she would.
I
She
know.
took me to go get my nails did.
Friends can have green flags as well.
Breakfast and all.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wined and dined.
Oh my god.
Top
Her bar is right here. Everybody.
you, I
Can
know-
y'all jump it?
I
Can
know
y'all
how to
make
treat
it?
my queens, eh? I know how to tweet. Step it up, Saul. Step it up.
Where's that breakfast? All I said was, babe, I took out the trash this morning.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Lily has experienced a couple things. I've cooked for her, and even at Big Bear, we were cooking. Lily's a great cook.
I
by the
believe
way.
it. I believe it.
Yeah, we both.
So are you, yeah.
We both
So are
cooked
you.
at Big Bear, and I can honestly say, like, the food was amazing.
Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
What'd y'all eat? Steak and eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
yeah, we
Steak and
did.
eggs.
We did.
That's good.
Yeah, eggs, papas, like
Oh, yeah. She
eggs
made
with
these
chorizo,
Making me
nice.
hungry.
like steaks.
I am hungry now, actually.
There's tuna. If y'all want some. Oh, ew. First of all,
Well, we can't go from steak to tuna, girl.
Yeah, we were talking about steak and eggs.
I
and
want let me out. Medium rare.
is that a green flag where a man can cook?
Very green flag.
I only said that because it
Very
reminded
green
me
flag.
of Sound Guy. He's a great cook.
He's so funny.
He is a great cook. I cannot take that away from him.
I feel like I'm very nurturing. I've always worried about my other person. So, if the guy can cook, that
child is really
put
good.
that
Okay,
up there.
if he can't cook, but he does know one dish, and he
Oh,
tries his best.
if you make that one dish
It's
once
the
a week,
effort.
yeah, it's the effort.
Yeah.
honestly.
So it makes his little chicken and shrimp Alfredo.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's all like, "I'll make you. I make it the best." I'm like, "Okay, thank you." And he serves it to him. He's all, "What do you think?"
That's my boy. That's my boy. It's the
It's the thought.
Yeah.
It's delicious though. It's delicious. It's just the chicken Alfredo, but it's delicious.
It's
It's chicken
something.
and shrimp. So
Yeah.
let's not forget. The shrimp is extra.
Oh.
He's all, it's gonna be extra $5, ma'am.
Oh my gosh. Another green flag we have.
It's a green flag.
I mean, are we talking about how they look or how
could be
they
a mix.
act or?
I want to see how they act because you guys gave me visual.
Oh yeah, visuals. Yeah,
A
visual was
green
my
flag.
smile.
I like the fact too that if your man is showing you off in front of everyone, but not like just social media. Let's say we go out to a bar or to go play pool, and people are there. He's very affectionate. He doesn't care who's around. It's a little peck here in the mouth. Hold hands. He does not care, and you're the one that's
I
kind
was
of like
just telling
"Stop."
someone I haven't had that in a relationship really, where they like we're just walking and they
Like
you
he
hold
just
your
grabs
hands.
your hand like out of
Yeah.
nowhere, and he does not care if it's your
Yeah.
parents or your, obviously there's boundaries and stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you're not gonna be making
let's say
out in
you're
front of-
homies.
Right, exactly.
But like a peck on the kiss and be like, babe, do you want something from the bar? You
Yes.
know, and I'm just like,
Or like when they kiss your hand.
Wow.
They're just like so beautiful. I'm like,
and that's what I mean.
I
A little
melt.
compliment, like
Yeah.
just being affectionate.
I know about that.
ooh, you know about what? Compliments or
Kissing
going.
hands.
continue on.
Continue.
I think that's so cute though when they
Just being
kiss your
affectionate.
hand.
That is cute.
Cariñoso. Like I
That-
feel like
that
that
is
is
cute.
like a green flag for
Yeah.
me. Like, oh, you know how to treat me well. Like, oh, like that's just.
You know what I really
love
like
that.
when they're vulnerable. So you know how they're different with their boys, but when they're
Yeah.
home, they're like, "I love you," or let's cuddle, and they speak your language. They say little cute noise, like little names, like "Come here, Pookie Bear," or like
Now
just
we
small-
know what Soul does.
So
in his hoochie daddy shorts, and he's just right here. He's right here.
Oh,
I think that's so cute. I love when a guy can be vulnerable because you can be tough and big and I'm strong and la la and I'm angry.
Yeah.
But okay, leave that out there. This should be treat me nice, be sweet, be kind. Fill up my love tank.
I love it. Any
Yes.
more green flags, y'all?
I say in general, just a man being a gentleman,
Sweet.
treating you nice, treating you sweet, opening doors.
And not just the dating side.
No, not
It
just
should.
dating.
No. Like in other words, it shouldn't be just in the beginning. I want you to do that throughout the
Yes.
entire relationship. Don't
Treat-
change on me.
Yeah.
Bitch. Okay. Don't be a stranger.
Yes. Treat a woman like a queen, and you'll be treated like a king.
I've
Exactly.
said this before. If you treat a woman good, they will give you the world. Most of the time, they will. Like, I don't
You
know
water
why.
you to water your grass.
I don't understand why men don't do that though. They kind of sit there and like, I don't know what's wrong with. They're like, but
They don't wanna deal with it.
I'm just like, because I
God.
see it with the homies, I see it with my cousins, and then there's an argument. I see what's wrong. Like, homeboy, she wants affection. She's looking for you to show some love, and then you're just kind of like, huh? I don't know what's wrong, and I'm just like, bro,
They're not emotionally
Instead
intelligent.
of
They're
sitting
not-
down on
they're
the
not.
couch watching your show, get
I-
up and go on a walk with
They're
her.
like,
I
What's
can
wrong?
honestly say my baby daddy, the most smartest man there is, book smart, street smart. When it came to the real relationship, dumb as hell.
Oh,
Like,
I'm over here like, oh.
no, because it's like I gotta draw a
I was thinking
blueprint
it was
to
gonna go
him.
somewhere
Like,
else.
Yeah.
what do you mean you don't understand why I'm mad? Like A, B, C, and D. Like, and it's just like, again, smartest dude, bachelor's degree, all of that. But when it came to the relationship part, I don't know.
Clueless.
I'm just like, oh my God. And I've told this before. Like, you're the most smartest, dumbest person I've ever met when it comes to, relationships. So.
Well, I mean, if you don't water your grass and you don't check to make sure
It'll die.
Yeah.
It's burn.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So. These men got me effed up.
I know, right?
I keep looking at those chips.
She's hungry, guys. Okay, I think
is that it?
God.
Are we good with that?
Yeah, I think it's good.
All right, guys. Well, that was a really good episode.
Yeah, I think
Lily, I'm
we
so
talked a lot.
happy that you came through.
Thank you. I think I came through once, but let's talk about how we recorded and
Oh yeah, that's
it
right.
all failed.
Well, no,
because I had people
No,
asking.
now that she's here. So last episode I explained it. But yeah, we we went through the whole entire thing recording it. And
we were having so much fun.
Yeah,
we were
cracking
in deep
up,
into our discussion or whatever our topic, and then battery dies, right?
Yeah.
Everything dies.
Yeah, everything
was going on.
That died, and then the sound was off. I don't know. It was all a disaster.
Oh, and then you were double booked too. You had a last client after, so we couldn't stay to re-record. And then the next day was just,
I was like,
it was cutting it close. I was like, God damn, it was so great too. I mean, not that today was great as well.
Yeah,
but
it was a good flow.
It was a really good flow.
But Lily had a really lots of chisme that day.
Oh yeah,
like,
you guys
because
missed
it
out
was
on a
actually
lot.
my first time in front of the lights and the camera.
So
I let it out.
you guys missed the good. Me and B were like, what?
We didn't say nothing. We didn't say. It was all
But
Lily.
good thing that one didn't air.
I know she low key was like,
Because
oh
I was
my
like,
God.
oh shit, maybe I
that's-
shouldn't have said
Maybe I
that.
said it too
The
much.
podcast, the audio wasn't recorded.
Yes.
you never
yeah. I never pressed the button, and I thought I did.
So it can nobody will ever hear it, or
Ever.
they'll see it. We'll be like,
Yeah.
but we can't hear anything.
My cousin Diego, that is going to Cancun with us. You've met him.
Oh,
The one with
he's
the-
going?
Yeah.
I love him.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I love him.
So he was on here, and off cameras, he's like, "Wow, you guys, that's harder than what I thought it was." Yeah, he was over here sweating.
He's
he
like,
was
take
like,
one, take two,
yeah,
take 15.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was like saying take 3, take So
Yeah.
I think you did a little bit way better than he did because he was more nervous. But again,
I mean, maybe I just hide it better.
Yeah.
Because I'm sweating.
Lily's all
I'm
green flags.
so
Green flags.
Green flags, red flags. Guys with smiles
God
and beards.
hopefully Lily will have you back soon and to chit chat with us on Chillin N Chismeando.
We would love to have you back.
Yes, that'd be great.
On
with
Chillin
some
N
stuff.
Tomando.
Oh.
She's let me. We'll say that we're like, oh, welcome back with Yaya and Bee and Lily and Chillin Chismeando and Tomando.
Oh, I love it.
That's right.
Guys, I don't know if we'll be able to have a male guy come in and just have
A guy
Okay.
perspective.
yeah, just
So we don't bash too much on guys, or what?
Yeah, we can definitely give somebody
why
a
not?
chance.
I think you should come back for that too. So
Yeah.
we'll 3 against 1, see how that goes. But we need a strong man, like
Yeah,
you
one
know,
that won't get mad.
yeah,
one that can handle.
take 3 girls, 3
Yes.
women.
I don't know. I don't know anybody.
Any
He cannot.
takers?
He
No,
cannot.
so I will be getting a little short fuse too.
Yeah.
Promise we won't
He'll get
attack.
sensitive.
Right?
No, I'll attack. No, yeah, I'm gonna be up here like
He'll let y'all attack. But now he won't let me though. So I'll just
he'll
be
look
like,
at you and be like, "Wait till we get home."
I know.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, they
he didn't
will.
have my back.
Cheer.
I know, right?
But all right, we'll finish this episode then, guys. It was a pleasure, Lily. Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you. Thank you for having me here. Thank you,
Yes,
guys.
yes, yes.
So much fun.
Guys, check us out next week on Chillin N
Chismeando.
Bye.
I'm like, please, bye.